Welcome Virgo. This is your February monthly energies and love reading. Welcome to my channel. My name is Marlena with Graceful Healing Intuitive Tarot. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. We're going to start off with your monthly energies. We're going to go from beginning to the end of the month. Then we're going to break it down a little bit. And then we're going to come into your love and break that down. Find out how you feeling, how your parents are feeling, how your partner's feeling, and then we're going to look into your obstacles, and then we're going to find out some advice for you and your partner. So come on with me, guys. All right, Virgo, I just finished doing Cancer, and whoa. So let's go into the Virgo energy. I'm telling you. Let's see what we got going on. All right, so we're looking at the beginning to the end of the month. We're going to pull a message for each, for each week of the month. I know guys have Valentine's Day going on as well, so happy Valentine's Day, happy Black Love Day, whatever it is that you celebrate. My ex-husband, one of two, would refuse to celebrate Valentine's Day. But the next day, it'd be Black Love Day, so we would celebrate that. Okay, so what we had was rest in reverse. And this is at the beginning of the month. So I'm sure you can get an idea of what that's about. Change, lightning, and then we have divine consciousness. So just overall, I can just see that you have a lot going on this month. There's a lot that you're doing, taking in. There's a lot of changes coming your way, obviously. But I still see, like, towards the middle of the month, it's going to slow down a bit. So you can become more into your third eye chakra, which is your sixth chakra, you know, your crown chakra. You're going to start to hone in on that part towards the end of the month. So it's like you're going from this fast-paced type thing going on at the beginning of the month. It's more of a physical reality, and then by the time you get to the end of the month, it's a more spiritual reality. So let's just clarify a little bit. So let's clarify rest in reverse. Okay, so some of you guys have a well-deserved reward coming your way, something you've been working on for a long time. So you're just coming to the end of that, the beginning of this month. You're going to be able to finally see some tangible results. So in regards to this change, I see some love here coming in, your dreams coming true. Love and balance. Some of you, I feel like, will be taking this in. You know, this is that teacher energy, teaching other people how to do it, but it's going to be in reverse. So I feel like you're going to be the one taught. Someone's going to be teaching you how to create love and balance in your life so your dreams can ultimately come true. So let's see what's going on the third week of the month. Lightning. This is usually about fast action, enlightenment, things of that nature. But this is in reverse, the third week of the month. Feel like you're still on that high from the second week of the month. But your focus is changing. So again, it's coming from that tangible result to a more spiritual result. And then let's go ahead and move on to your divine consciousness here. Virgo, February 2019, end of the month, divine consciousness. All right. Again, I see you guys learning towards the end of the month. You guys are taking in some new energies. Like I said, you know, you had teacher in reverse. Now you have taken the lead in reverse. This is you are being led into another place of consciousness, divine maturity, the utmost knowing. Again, this is the crown chakra, third eye, having this abundance in spirit. This is not a tangible result, but a spiritual awakening, spiritual outcome. You going into your spirituality towards the end of the month. Again, it's like a tangible to a spiritual for you, Virgo, for the month of February. So awesome. So Guys, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Thumbs up before you guys leave. I'm going to get ready to start your love reading. That was pretty quick. Cancers wasn't all so quick. I swear we were going for like 10-15 minutes, but this is perfect. Virgo, work it out. All right, so let's go ahead and look into Virgo's first half of the month. So we're going to look at the first 2 weeks of the month for Virgo. This will be for the 1st through the 15th for Virgo, February. So this is going to touch on also that Valentine's Day time as well. So let's see. Virgo's message. We're going to look at past, present, and future first for you. Then we're going to look at the same information, past, present, and future for your mate. Then again, we're going to look at the obstacles and get you some advice for both you and your mate so you guys can help each other. Remember, this is a general reading, which means that this can also go vice versa. This also can touch on and hone in on your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. So make sure you go look at all of those. So I'm sure your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign is not all in Virgo for February. So make sure you check that. If you also have not looked at your second half of the month, because a lot of times when you start watching this, it's probably in January still. We have the second half of the month readings going on as well. So go back and look at that also, if you forgot about that. So let's look at your past, present, and future for Virgo. Like I said, this can go vice versa as well. So listen to what resonates with you in your situation. Okay? All right. So I said past, present, and future, but what is coming out is a series of things that are just going to happen during this 2 weeks. So let me go ahead and get you started. So some of you are not trying to have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone. You are in a process of releasing an ex because you feel as though this is an unrequited love. You're trying to gain back the chemistry a little later, but you realize that this is some type of codependency, addiction that's going on here, which then gets you to a point where, again, you're kind of internalizing things, which leads to a separation. But then right after that, you have a reconciliation. Now, I just have to tell you, you're not the first time to receive this. Like I said, I just finished doing Cancer, and Cancer had reconciliation. And I feel like they had reconciliation and separation also at some point. It was like a little bit of both. Or was that another reading? I'm sorry, I was wrong. I don't know what reading that was. Anyhow. And then we have, this could be the one in reverse. So it looks like you're going through a back and forth type of thing. It's like you're starting off where you're feeling like you need to release someone. Then, and you have valid good reasons. It seems like you think it's an unrequited love. It's not enough chemistry there, not enough attraction. And then you try to regain this chemistry. And again, this seems like it's just so contradictory, because you have unrequited love and chemistry all together. I don't know if you noticed this here, but unrequited love is a lack of chemistry. And then right next to it, you have this chemistry. But next to that chemistry, you have this codependency, which is about addictions, afflictions, addictions that are affecting your love life. And then you're at a point where you don't even want to talk about it. So again, throughout this whole time, you're not talking about it, not talking about it to your partner, not talking about it to your friends. You're kind of internalizing this. I don't think you're getting any advice. And then right after that, you have separation and then reconciliation. So I feel like because you're kind of internalizing this, you're just going along again, which goes back to the beginning of the month. You're going back into this thing where you're ultimately being led by someone else. And then you get to a point where you feel like you're not sure if this person is the one. That was a message for somebody. Also, guys, you know I love to hear your comments. Make sure you leave your comments below. Like I said, thumbs up. But definitely leave your comments as to how this resonates with you. This resonates with different people for different reasons. And you'll be surprised how your situation is so similar to another's. So, but that seemed like a specific message for someone. So I'm about to do this again. Let's see. Past, present, and future for Virgo. First 2 weeks. All right. Okay. Now, some of you also have a new love that has come in. And I feel like you've been waiting for this love to blossom for so long that you're at this point where you're not sure if it's worth the wait. But I do see like you're flirting. So some of you may have 2 relationships going on here also because of the way these came out. I'm feeling like you may have a love and then you have a new love that came in. And I feel like someone has been working hard on a relationship for so long that they're not feeling like, you know, it was worth all the time and effort they put into it. So with this new love, they may be flirting. Okay? So let's go ahead and get a little deeper. Let's look at the past energies here. For Virgo, for the first 2 weeks of February, February 1st through the 15th. Past energies, Spirit guides. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Ooh. Some of you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. A new love that came in as a Sagittarius. Okay, so I'm seeing water sign here. I'm seeing Sagittarius here. But what I'm seeing is it's like already this person's boring you. Like it's a new love, but they're not even holding your interest. Again, I'm seeing this, this contradictory message. This is, you're bored, but yet you see a future with them. Like, it's somebody who you either feel comfortable with. I feel like it's someone you may not be scared of. Someone that you could take this extra step with. Maybe someone who is not as intimidating as someone else that's in your life. Because I do see the Tower as well. So some of you might have ended a relationship, or maybe there has been some havoc with I'm hearing Cancer, but I want to say a water sign in your life. But I'm seeing a lot of water and fire here. But I feel like there's some hesitation. I'm seeing water again. I feel like someone, again, is following their... I feel like you're following your mind more than heart, like a mind over heart decision. It's like it's more logical. I feel like you're making a decision based on your physicality, your reality, more than your spirituality. You're not honing in. Whoever this is someone who does not, you may not have a spiritual connection with, or you're not seeing this. This may be a physical relationship. I do see juggling here also. I see manipulation here. I see an offer though. And you're holding on to someone. Who are you holding on to? What you holding on to? I'm seeing Cancer here also. I feel like you're holding on to an offer, like you're happy you have choices now. Like I said from the beginning, it seems like this is 2 different storylines. It seems like, you know, you may be juggling. One person may be a new person, but there's someone else you're holding on to that you're not sure you want to keep. It could be a Cancer, but I feel like you're moving forward with this person. But I still, again, these are just 2 messages that are contradictory again. Someone doesn't know what they want. Why? This is Cancer. The Chariot is about Cancer, movement forward, water, energy, spirituality, all that good stuff. But then you have, again, water and fire, wands. This is the 9 of Wands. This is this energy. You on their knee because they're like, I'm just about to give up. I just don't know if I could do it anymore. Woo! Make sure you leave your comments. What can't you do anymore? What can't you do anymore, Cancer? Because I feel like you're wanting to open up to someone who you feel is your soulmate, but I feel you're trying to bring somebody back into your life, somebody who you left out in the cold, somebody who you left, maybe you're not talking to, you ousted them, but I feel like you open up your heart to that person. This is just too much coming out. So, nonetheless, at the end of the day, you're contemplating what you're trying to do. I feel like you're on two sides of the coins. You're not quite sure. I feel like you're ready to move forward with someone. Again, I'm seeing water and fire. Again, I'm seeing Aries and water. So I'm seeing a lot of water and fire here. Okay? FYI. And then I see Virgo. This relationship's not over, guys. You're losing hope. Everything I see here is it just seems very contradictory. Losing hope, death in reverse, star in reverse, the Hermit, arguments, but yet something new. All right, guys, let's see what's going on currently, though. That's all that happened in the past. So someone was very confused in the past, didn't know what they wanted, got a couple people going on. I mean, so there's a few things going on here. So let's see what's going on in the current, because this is worth the wait. Divine timing is at work in your life. You don't believe that, though, Virgo. You don't believe it. Why don't you believe it? Let's see. Leave your comments below, but let's see. Why doesn't Virgo believe it? For the first 2 weeks of February, why don't you believe it? Let's see what this is. You don't believe it because you're thinking that it's over. You're thinking that it may not, you have thought about it. You feel like it's over. You feel like it's, you don't want to wait on it anymore. Maybe some of you, but again, you're going back. Some of you, I feel like, want to go back to your family, but I feel like this is causing havoc within your family. I feel like, again, there's a lot of back and forth here. Fire, fire. Soulmate, earth. What does that mean to you? I see Aries here. Like I said, I see Virgo here. I see soulmates. And I see an earth sign here too. So someone has definitely found a soulmate. I'm not sure if it's the old person or the new person, but they don't want to leave what they have. But yet you feel like it wasn't all that to begin with. But yet you don't want to leave it. I wonder why. Do I want to ask the question? Do we want to ask the question? Should I ask the question? Why don't you want to leave it behind? And remember, this is for entertainment purposes. You don't want to leave it behind because you still want it. Even after this person possibly stabbed you in the back, you feel like that part of it is over. You may not be accepting their love at this time. You're willing to accept or talk about, I feel like you may not want to talk about love, but you'll talk about the money aspect of it. Are you staying around because of the finances? Again, I'm seeing a lot of pages here. So this again is talking about money, talking about clarity, bringing back clarity, gaining that clarity. Feel like you may even be sensitive at this time, but nonetheless, you're not really trying to talk about the love aspect. That goes back to the other spread I had right before this too. So, but nonetheless, what was the question I asked again? Well, you got your answer, okay? Because I was just trying to be nosy. But I see this Aries all up in here too. So, if you're dealing with the Aries, I'm just saying. So let's go ahead and move on to the future. Future, you're flirting, extending your lighthearted energy to others. So you're just taking some time out to just kind of not be so serious. This is someone who's not so serious, just kind of taking time out, maybe playful even. But this is lightheartedness. This is not something that's so heavy. I feel like some of you are in a very heavy situation, and there's someone else who takes your mind off of this. Let's see if it confirms what I just said, because I'm not intuitive, am I? Yes, I am. I already know. Hello, Virgo. Let's see. This flirtatious energy. Who this is? Who is this? Who this is? Someone who you don't feel trapped by, just like I said. This is someone who you feel comfortable with, someone you're not in limbo about. This is someone who you could feel comfortable with. Someone who you don't have to work so hard. You don't have to work so hard with this person. This is someone who did not break your heart. You don't have to work so hard. You just like, I don't want to work so hard. You're not trapped in this. You don't have to work hard at this love. This is, you don't have to work. And some of you might be dealing with a Gemini. But so maybe there's a fire and then maybe there's a Gemini also. But nonetheless, whoever this is someone who you feel comfortable with. This could be a past lover, someone who you could talk to. But this is someone who, again, this is not of that long-term relationship. This is someone else. This is someone else. Maybe this is perhaps someone who you snuck around with in the past. But this is not someone who you are building something with, again. Okay, this is someone who didn't hurt you. This is someone who you can do this with. Someone who you may not have a family with. You know, they may have a family somewhere else, but it ain't with you. I mean, these messages are pretty clear. So, okay, some of you may also be dealing with the Libra, Aquarius. I see that here as well. So let's go ahead and move on to your partner. Let's see what your partner's feeling. How's your partner feeling? Past, present, and future for Virgo. Past, present, and future, Virgo, for February 1st through the 15th. How's Virgo's partner feeling? How's your partner feeling, Virgo? Virgo's partner. How's Virgo's partner feeling? Okay. Some of your partners also feel that you're in an unrequited love situation. There's a lack of attraction. They also have a new love or know of this new love. This is not someone from the past. This is a brand new love. I feel like they're kind of pissed at you. They're at a point right now where they feel like you may not be the one. So again, they also ended off with this lighthearted nature. Okay? But they also, like I said, I feel like they knew about this other love. But they feel like there's not enough attraction here to keep it going. Which was confirmed. So somebody knows what they're talking about. Because it's confirmed here with the attraction. Not with your chemistry. And then unattracted. It's like back, you know, this is clear. Clear. They're kind of pissed. Okay, well let me tell you what came out. You deserve love came in reverse. Past life relationship. This person is someone you've known before. So this is a current. This is this new love right next to that. Okay. So then we had attraction in reverse. Unrequited love. Lack of chemistry. This could be the one in reverse. Not the one. Children in reverse were affected in a relationship. No longer. It no longer is. If someone was holding on maybe to this relationship due to the children, they've let that go now. And then again, this flirting, lighthearted nature, someone who really doesn't care as much. I mean, I hate to say it that way, but the point is, I feel like it's almost like a woman or a guy who cries over their mate, and they are so upset, they're so devastated, and then they get to a point where they no longer cry. And that's when you realize, oh, ish. That's kind of where this person is right now. They're like, right now, so, new love, so, I'm not going to have my life impacted by this anymore. I feel like this is someone who really wants to roll out, but may still be there. So, let's go ahead and look into your obstacles. Let's find out what the issues are with Virgo and their mates. And thank you again so much for coming to my channel. Make sure you thumbs up before you leave. If you don't like it, thumbs up before you leave. But definitely leave your comments. I heart all your comments. I even respond to some of them. Oh, by the way, we do have some specials going on because this is Valentine's month. We do have some specials going on. I mean me, my spiritual guides, all of that. We have a special going on this month for $25 and $50 if you want like a video reading, a quick one, or a little longer one. Looks like someone needs to actually get some advice. Because we saw, Virgo, you didn't want to get any advice. I feel like you didn't trust anyone. Because like I said, someone's at a point where they feel like you're no longer the one. If they felt like you could be the one before, they don't feel like that anymore. Someone's feels like they're no longer your soulmate. If they felt like they were before, they don't feel like it anymore. This lack of communication came out again as well. So these are your issues. The lack of communication. I think this lightheartedness. Someone just kind of giving up. I feel one person feeling like it's safe to love. The other person feels like maybe you're no longer the one. And then, like I said, the soulmate came out in reverse as well. But yet someone's acting like they want to take this relationship to the next level. So again, it's like, I just don't see you guys on the same page. And I feel like it's mainly due to this lack of communication. I feel like someone's trying to trust and maybe send this message forward or send this forward, but the other person is like, nope, I'm over it. I mean, like I said, it's someone that's definitely in and out of this. Someone who is very oh my gosh, I was about to say wishy-washy. Someone is very wishy-washy in this. And the other person seems like, if you don't know what you want, I can't want it for you. Like, you have to figure it out for yourself. So they're just pulling back. Rightfully so. No judgment. But I get it. Rightfully so. If you feel like you need to pull back, it seems like it may be the mate. Like I said, this could go vice versa. So it could be either one of y'all. Let's get you some advice. So we're going to get advice first for Virgo's mate. Advice for Virgo's mate. Some of you may be dealing with Libra. But let's get the practical advice first for Virgo's mate. Then we're going to get some love advice for them. And this will help you, Virgo, hopefully improve your situation. And then we're going to turn around and get Virgo some advice, practical and love. And maybe even a little more. I think I'm going to throw in a little more. Because you guys have been doing good lately. Make sure y'all continue to thumbs up. Because based on your thumbs up, your likes, and your views, that's how I get to y'all. That's how I determine who I'm going to get to first. So make sure you definitely do that before you leave. And subscribe. Hit the little red button below and the bell. That way you'll know whenever I have a notification out. That way you get a message every time notifying you when I send a new message out. And when I go live and when I do premieres. Okay? But I'm seeing, one, your partner needs to work on their sacral chakra. They're scared. They have some anxiety. They're pulling back because of fear. The advice to you is to work on that sacral chakra energy. You could do affirmations for that. That's believing in yourself, believing past what you just see. But the advice here is you need to learn how to do that. You need to learn how to calm your midsection, your anxiety. You need to learn how to calm your anxiety. And then I also see you coming together. Okay? So some of you need to learn how to deal with this energy. So if things aren't going the way you expect them to go immediately, it seems like you have this anxiety that comes in for you in the sacral chakra. That's your orange chakra, the second one up from your base. It's the first one is your red, and then your second one is your orange. Look into that. Maybe do some research on that. So I feel like you need to learn how to calm yourself. Calm that in you. Because I do see you still coming together. And this is Virgo's mate's message. So let's see what the love message is for Virgo's mate. Because I still see you, I still see the love. I do see the love. I feel like you still love them. They still love you. Honesty is essential. See, I feel like someone definitely, you guys are not talking about it. I mean, I just don't understand. To be a loving person, it's important that we speak truthfully in a loving manner. Leave your comments below. Why don't you want to speak the truth? Maybe you've spoken the truth way too often. Give me a whoop whoop if that's the case. But it's a reason why you don't want to speak the truth. Are you afraid of getting what you actually want? But honesty is essential. This is your advice for the first 2 weeks of February. Sometimes people don't like honesty. Maybe that's the case. Is that your case? Act as if your partner is here, regardless if they're here or not. Whether you have someone in your life or not, always act and consider them. Also, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Again, for those of you who are having that anxiety and you need to get over that, make sure you contact me if you need to, or contact someone around you that can help you, that can help calm you, help you do affirmations, help you actually bring yourself into alignment. And I'll leave that there because I feel like this nervousness. But it can go, I feel like that's why they're not telling the truth, because they feel nervous. They don't feel like they can tell the truth. Maybe they don't feel lovable. Maybe they're afraid of messing it up. I feel like it's all that, okay? So let's go ahead and get Virgo. Use some advice. Virgo. Best advice for Virgo for the first 2 weeks of February in this love relationship. What is Virgo's love advice? Whew. Virgo is refusing to see. You need to see what is really going on. You really got to tap into your crown chakra, your third eye chakra. If you see both of these need help. I'm trying to do it with one hand. Both of these you need to work on, because you're refusing to see reality at this time. Let's take it a little deeper. What else do they need to know? Virgo, you're refusing to see. What is Virgo refusing to see? Comment below. What is a Virgo refusing to see? What additional advice do we have? Thank you, Spirit guides. Again, third eye chakra, confirmation. You got to work on that. You're refusing to see things from a spiritual perspective. Like I said at the beginning of this, we already know that at the beginning of this, it's like you're more in the physical. There may be someone in your life who you rather be more intimate with physically. And then when you get towards the end, you start to realize, well, maybe it's not as deep of a connection as you thought. It was just a physical connection. So let's go ahead and find out what the love message is for Virgo. What is the love message for Virgo? To help them first 2 weeks of February, February 1st to the 15th. Ooh, all right. This is a spiritual connection. Treasure your loved ones. Choose love. So I feel like right now Virgo is just not quite sure what they want to choose. But these are the options you have. And ultimately, at the end of the day, Spirit is saying to choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. Treasure your loved ones. The ones who've been there for you. It is important to love others deeply. Spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Some of you have a soulmate twin flame that's in your life, and I feel like some of you have put them to the side for something a little more physical. If you get my drift, a bit more physical for the first 2 months, for the first 2 weeks of the month, I feel like you're going for something more tangible again. Let's see what additional information, advice we have for Virgo. We're pretty good on time. Let me see. Advice for Virgo. Additional advice for Virgo and love for the first 2 weeks of February. Thank you, Spirit guys. Ooh, and ancestors. Yep, unfinished business, guys. You're going to have to deal with this unfinished business that you don't want to face. You don't want to face this unfinished business. I feel like some of you, again, have a lot going on and you're shying away from finishing what you need to do. Some of you need to detox people in your life, friendships, people that are in your life. There's someone that's in your life that doesn't belong and is creating confusion. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending your time. So be discerning. about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. I wanted you to see this, guys. Hopefully you guys, hopefully you guys can see that. I didn't want the light to get in the way, but let me see if I can. Okay, that's better. Can you guys see that? I just want to show you. I ain't lying. I've been telling y'all this whole time. There's a couple people up in this, and someone's choosing the easy route for now, but then they're going to realize how empty it really is. Okay, well, I think we're done, Virgo. That was an awesome reading. Leave your comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed it, learned something from it. And I'll see you back again in mid-February. Make sure you take advantage of all these limited time offers that are going on for the Valentine's holiday. See you guys later. Peace. Like, no, blessings, love, and light. Bye.